Hey guys, Nick Halden here, aka DVD Collector 96, and welcome to a new video on my YouTube channel. Okay guys, you have no idea how much I enjoy creating Disney Stitch content for my channel. And we have two new videos coming your way, Disney pin related videos, because we have to talk. So, the previous video from Disney Lilo and Stitch 626 Day, which is celebrated by Disney on June 26, I announced that Disney released a few pins that I got into the collection. I will be leaving the link down below so you can see the pins that I got. But basically, they released these mystery pin blind boxes of Experiment 626. This is the 2025 edition because back in 2024 they released a set of 10 pins, but back then what you have was different versions of the Stitch doing different things. But this set had the experiments from Lilo and Stitch, the TV series. And I grew up watching the TV show, and it was always my favorite part about the Lilo and Stitch universe. So I keep close look of every single scene getting released, and thankfully, because I live 4 hours away from Orlando and they will also sold out in the parks in the few first hours, I was able to get through the DisneyStore.com my hands into 2 boxes because they were a limited release and they will only let you get 2 boxes. Now, a few things can happen when you get these boxes. So you shouldn't be getting the same pin twice on the same box, but you can get 2 duplicate boxes with exactly the 2 pins, the 2 same pins that you got on the prior box, and you ended up with duplicates. Now, this wouldn't be as bad if I would live close to Orlando because I can just go to the parks and trade my duplicates with pin traders, but since I live far away and I'm not a pin collector, I knew for a fact that after these first 2 boxes I was done with the blind boxes. Now, the prices that people that had the complete collection online were going for an insane price, and I found great deals for the remaining pins that I was missing, and that's what I decided to call this video collecting the remaining pins of the collection. And of course, after I have the complete set, then I will create a blog for you guys with my complete pin set collection. But anyways guys, again, on the video you're going to see that I was a very lucky person because when I first got my boxes, the first box that I got was Leroy right here and Houdini, which I love. But then the second box for me was Stitch and Ruben. I got Stitch and Ruben at my first try. And the 3 pins that I wanted it the most was Stitch, Ruben, and Angel. So I was missing, the set has a total of 10 different experiments from the show. So I got 4 unique ones, which I'm grateful. I was missing 6 to complete the set. So there were a few boxes sold at eBay, but again, if I get a box through eBay which gets crazy expensive, like $48 to $60, I could have get a box with exactly the same pins, and it's the scenario that I already gave it to you guys. So I decided to look for the individual pins that were getting sold, and I found 2 different sellers that had special coupons, and I ended up paying $25 per pin. I know it still is a little bit pricey for a piece of metal, but on August is my birthday and I decided to get this as a birthday gift for myself. I've been working super hard, and again, I love Lilo and Stitch, and I'm not a pin collector, I'm a physical media collector, so it's fun for me that this will be my very first complete pin set, and probably the last, because again, the collector community is expensive. Either I get physical media or pins, and of course I will keep my expenses for the future on the physical media market. But anyways guys, another thing that I noticed was the boxes printed were getting exactly the same pins. So on the example that I give it to you guys, if I have Leroy, I will have get Houdini, and that's what happened. And if I get Stitch, I will have got Ruben which that what happens. So on the boxes that I have seen, and again, this is because I have seen so many unboxing videos. If you get Angel, you get Felix. If you get Sparky, you get Splotty Head. And if you get 606, which is Olio, you get Jan, which is 502. Because again, there is 2 pins on each set. These pins glow in the dark, and they're a good size pin. It's not a small pin. And if you have ever seen the show, these are the laptop computer images that they're shown on the show. The only difference is that instead of the experiment image on the show, what you get is kind of like a digital image of the experiment. But let's go ahead, because this is the second video, to let you guys know what this set was about. So Stitch Experiment 626 Mystery Pin Blind Pack, 626 day of 2025, a 2-piece set on a limited release, and online they had a cost of $29.99, but with code 626 on that day they will give you a 26%, which of course I took care of. So these were how the box sets looks like. Again, at the time that I'm posting this video, they have been sold out. I have never seen them getting back into stock on Disney Store, and I'm not sure if on the parks they will ever go back. As you can see, we have a Stitch right there on the front, Experiment 626, and then on the other side, on a shiny picture, you get the example of the 10 different unique experiments that you can get as part of the blind boxes. So celebrate Experiment 626 and his cousins on this special day with Stitch 626 Day 2025 Mystery Pin Collection, depicting an array of alien experiments that led up to the creation of our adorable friends and one troublesome experiment that came after. Each blind box contains 2 randomly selected pins from a possibility of 10 different designs that will have you in stitches. Magic in the detail. So this is a limited release. Each box contains 2 randomly selected pins from 10 overall designs in the set. You won't know which pins you have until you open the box. The entire series includes Experiment 010, Felix, 221, Sparky, 502, Jan, 604, Halden, I already have it, 606, Olio, 619, Splotty Head, 624, Angel, 625, Ruben, I already have it, 626, Stitch, I already have it, and 629, Leroy, which I also already have. These are Enemelet Cloisonné, Laser Print Detailing, Nickel Finish, Disney Pin Trading 2025 Backstamps, Mickey Icon Pin Bags inspired by Disney's Lilo and Stitch from 2002, celebrating 25 years of Disney Pin Trading, part of our Stitch 626 Day collection. Please note, specific designs cannot be requested, all sales, no refunds, exchanges or returns for these items. So yes, all sales are final. And let me show it to you guys, a little bit of an example there. That's how the 10 pin looks like, which on the third video you will have the pleasure of seeing them in real person. Well, not in real life, but to see the actual pins, all of them together. So I have 2 different packages from eBay. With eBay, I always have the same thing. I'm afraid because they use USPS, and USPS lost so many packages from me that I always have the same worry. Now, I just received via the mail today in a super fast way, only 3 days took to get here. The first box, which should have 4 pins. And then the second box with the remaining 2 will arrive on Saturday, which I'm going to be at the house. And I'm a little less worried when I'm able to be at the house, because I can fly to the postal office, to the mail room, and if they don't have it, I can put a claim right away. And a lot of times they're able to locate it, but I need to be here or have somebody that can check the mail. Yes, that's how much they suck over here in Florida. I'm sorry for them, but they lose your package and they just send an email like, hey, I'm sorry, we may have misplaced your package. And when you spend a lot of money on these things, that's another thing that I don't like about eBay. Like, they have all these signs over their webpage like, we care about the customer, money guarantee, blah, blah, blah. I'm not saying if a package gets lost, the supplier should be paying for it, like the person that sent me the pins. But the eBay should have an insurance for these kind of cases, and if you have a proof that it actually didn't get delivered to you, the only thing that they care if they have a tracking with the information. That's the only thing that they care. They don't care if you get your package or not. I'm just being honest here, and I decided to take the risk. Nothing against the seller. The sellers that I have dealt with are amazing. The other worry is that since I'm not a pin collector, I'm hoping these are true Disney pins. I sent, because there were two different sellers, I sent them an email, not an email, but a chat asking them if they will have the pin bags with the Mickey ears. They told me yes. The only reason I say this is because I have my pins on a book and I do keep the bags. I know when you have them on a wall, you're gonna put the bag on, but that's the only reason that I asked for that. So these are the two boxes that I'm not getting rid of. Like, this was such a special event for me that I want to keep the boxes. But for now, let's go ahead and keep the boxes here. And guys, we have 4 pins here, and I don't want to reveal to you guys which pins are here to keep it more as a surprise. And after you see these 4, you might have the idea of which other 2 are missing. So they put 4 pins on a box. That means that the person that sent these really cares about collectors. They could just put them on an envelope or anything, but they put them on a box, and I'm pretty sure they're well protected here on the inside. So I have opened it from the bottom part because on the other side there is a label with my information and the seller information. So let's go ahead and see how this one is packed. Okay. No way! They put the boxes. Okay, so the boxes are empty, but how cool. Guys, this is something. So, okay, so as you can see, the boxes were there. I bought 4 pins, and yeah, they are there. I don't think they put every single box. They only put 2 boxes, but maybe they included the boxes to show it to me that these were the real pins. And something that I'm seeing right away from these boxes is that this is from the DisneyStore.com. As you can see, they don't have a price, but as I told you guys, I spent only $29.99 at regular price. With a discount, it was even cheaper than that. But these ones were basically purchased at the Disney parks, and they also have a seal that mine didn't have. They also have a seal right there, here, and it has the price $34.99. So the parks were more expensive than the ones that I have. But how cool that they included the boxes. I thought they were only going to be selling the pins. So they have this paper here to make the pins more protected, and then this is how the pin looks like. They are right there. So we have 4 pins, and guys, look at this. Like, this is a seller that cares. They are, each of them, it's protected on its own shrink wrap, and it has the Disney pack right there. So I'm pretty sure these are original pins, guys. So again, I have, let me put them this way so you cannot see which ones I have here. So I have 4 different pins right here. Let me know in the comments at this point of the video if you can guess which are the first 4 pins. You already know that I have Ruben, Stitch, Leroy, and Halden. So which of these 4 do you think? Do you think we have Angel on this first ship, or if Angel is going to be on the second? Let me know in the comments. So pin number 1. Let's go ahead and get this one open. I think with my scissor is going to be a little bit easier, but I also don't want to get the pin damaged or anyway. Oh my god. Guys, again, the experiments when I was growing up, they were a big obsession for me. So to have this as part of the collection, I just love. We have Experiment 619, Splotty Head. And I'm rewatching the show, and the other day I saw this episode again. They look to be real. They have the Disney pin stamp, the 626 day stamp, so they look real enough to me. And they have this Mickey symbol right here, which I don't remember the other ones having it, but I'm pretty sure they did have it. I just want to check mine's, the ones that I have from the Disney store. So pin number 1 right here. Oh my god, it fell. Put it here to the side. So do you have good memory? Which pin do I told you comes with Splotty Head? So with Splotty Head you get the second pin that I'm about to show it to you guys here. So with Splotty Head you get 2-to-1 Sparky, which I love Sparky because Sparky it's part of what introduces to the universe of the experiment with Stitch the movie. So this is how Sparky looks like. I love Sparky. And then this is the back from Sparky. I'm a little bit confused from this Mickey symbol, which looks like it has some diamonds on it. I don't remember if the other ones had the Disney, this thing right here, but they have the rest of the stamps and they have a unique code right here. So Sparky is the second pin. Okay, next, let's go ahead, and I love this one so much. Also, I mean, I've been seeing every episode, but these are almost the first episodes. So from here we have Jan 502. I know a lot of people complain because 502 and 501, which ended up being named by Lilo, Jean, and Jan. Yeah, the other one is kind of like an octopus. This is like the lava guy, and the other one is the octopus. They're activated together, so I know a lot of people complain that why they didn't release also 501. So this is 502 experiment pin, and this is how the back looks like. And also, if you have good memory, if you get experiment 502, you also get, can you tell me the experiment? You also get experiment 606, which is Olio. And another fun dynamic that I want to do for the complete video with every single pin is that if you didn't follow the show, I will let you know which experiment, what do they do, because I have the manual on my DVD. And this is how the back looks like. Again, they all look real to me, and I don't think fake pins can be produced that fast. This just got released on these empires. But anyways, as you can see from these four, I'm still missing Angel and Felix. And again, they should be arriving next Saturday. So this will be the first cut of the video until I receive the second package, and then I can finalize the video. But I love that I have 4 more, so I'm 2 more closing to finalize the collection. And wish me luck that every single thing goes smooth and I receive my package without any issues at all. Okay guys, so different day in time, second clip of this unboxing video, but the second order from eBay has successfully been delivered to my address. So as you saw on the previous clip, I was in the hunt for the remaining pins for Stitch 626 Day, the collection of 10 different blind boxes with different experiments from Lilo and Stitch, the TV series. I did already the unboxing when I got the first 4 pins, and I also show you guys the very first order that I got 4 different pins, but as you know, I'm still missing Angel and Felix to be able to complete the collection. So this one was supposed to arrive at my address last Saturday, and I had the very first scare because USPS put in the tracking that the business was closed. That's a lie because I'm not a business, I live at a personal house location, and then on Sunday they wouldn't deliver, so it was going to be delivered on Monday. So Monday I came back home from work like around 7 p.m. because I had to do an oil change, and the package still was basically stuck in the web page without any kind of updates. When I took a shower and I came out of the shower, I received a notification that the package was delivered like almost at 10 p.m. and it was left on the mailbox. So I was a little bit scared because I'm like, I have never had an experience of USPS deliver a packaging that late. So I ran to the mailbox and the envelope was there. I honestly was expecting some kind of envelope because it's only 2 pins. I got a great price from every single pin. I got them like around $25. I explained you the reason I decided not to get a new box is because you don't know if you're going to get any duplicates, and I live far away from Orlando. And I did the first 4 pins order with a seller basically, and this envelope with the remaining two was with the second seller. But I'm excited because I'm finally getting Angel on this envelope. So I have the envelope right here, and a funny gag, today was announced that the Lilo and Stitch live action just passed the $1 billion mark. It's the first film of the year 2025 that makes this possible. And I'm recording this video today. The envelope has been at my house for like a few days, but I hadn't had the chance because I've been going to the movie theater a lot. But as you can see, the envelope is right here. I basically cross all my personal information and the seller personal information. It's an envelope with like bubbles on it to protect the pins. It has the eBay logo on it, and one of the great things about buying on eBay is that collectors take care of whatever they send to you. I have never had an experience where something comes damaged because it's poorly grabbed, usually as big companies like Amazon and things like that do. For me, my example is mostly with physical media. And I love that here on the back they put a little bit of a sticker right here that says "Thank you, Hobarso Collection." So it is a time for two. I can feel the pins right here, and again, that's what I'm saying, that I feel that they're really well protected. But let's go ahead and open the envelope, and this will make my collection complete. So this is how the inside of the package looks like. It looks like there is a little bit of a paper right there. Let me get the paper first. So the paper, it's basically the order from eBay, and it's a sticker that they decided to keep there. So $25 each pin and $4 in taxes. So for me, a good price. A message from Joe Barso Collections. Thank you for your purchase. Please leave feedback when you get a chance. I will definitely be leaving feedback. Don't worry about that. And I will not be showing you guys that sticker because it has my personal information on it. And then, guys, as I told you, both of the pins are really well protected there on their own basically bubble things, and they put them on a Disney 25 card. So I'm excited to see which card that they decided to use, because originally the pin do come on these boxes. On the previous order the person included the boxes, but this one didn't include the boxes, which I'm okay with because now I have 4 different examples to show it to you guys, and they have more stickers right here. Thank you, Hobarso Collection, with a little heart on the middle. So let's start with Felix, and let's leave Angel for the very last pin. So we get to open this one right here. They come with the pink back, which I wanted it to have them because I will keep them on a book, and that's something that I will show you guys when I record the complete collection video. And this is kind of like a bag situation. You remove it from here, okay, and I have to be honest about this, I'm kind of surprised. Maybe it's a repackage because it has a mystery pin and symbol set. Oh, I know what they did. How clever. They cut the front of the box, and this is how the pins from Disney Store.com ships to you. So they come basically sealed, and it's kind of their way of them demonstrating that it's new, but it's definitely the front of the box. How cool is that? So let's go ahead and remove that from here. Okay, so we're getting this one open. Okay, so it's well sealed. I can say that right away. Okay, let's remove it from here. Okay, guys, so pin number, oh, I have it backwards, sorry. Pin number 9, we have Felix, Experiment 010. He's so beautiful. And again, the pin back is right there. So let's take it out of here. And as I told you, this is the front of the Experiment back. And guys, this is how the pin looks like. The scene from the pin is a little there. They bend easily because when I put them on the book, they bend easily, but also they're easy to basically fix a little bit. And it definitely has all the information of a true pin. If you're part of the pin community, let me know if releases can be fake this quickly, which I don't think they can. because this just came out. So Felix there. We're just missing one pin now to complete the collection, and the color of the t-shirt that I'm wearing is kind of similar to Angel color. She comes really well protected here as well with another thank you note. So the first thing that you do is remove the sticker from here and take it out of the bubble grab situation. And same deal for the beautiful Experiment 624 Angel. They have it on a plastic protector, and they cut the front of the box right there so they can ship it to us. Let's go ahead and remove her from there, and here we go, Experiment 624 Angel. So what a success! We were able to complete the set even though we don't live in Orlando. I'm super happy about it, but this is how Angel looks like outside of the bag situation, and this is how the bag looks like. Again, they look real and they have the same information of the previous one. They have the Disney, authentic Disney pins from 2025 from 626 day, limited release, and then it has like the code right there on the back. But this is pin number 10, and now we have a complete collection. Again, I'm planning to record my complete collection video so I can show you guys all the pins together, and I have fun ideas for that video as well. But let's have a recap since this is the last clip. So we were able to get Experiment 221 Sparky, then we got Experiment 010 Felix, Experiment 502 Jen, Experiment 619 Splotty Head, which to be honest it has a little bit of a painting fading right there, but I'm okay with that. Experiment 606 Olio, and my favorite from my second batch, Experiment 624 Angel. So those were the two remaining eBay orders to complete the set. Again, I'm so happy. This is the very first time that I ever complete a blind box set. And again, I cheated a little bit because these ones, I could have tried to get more boxes, but I decided just to go strictly to the pins that I was missing, and now I have all 10 of those. But anyways guys, I would love to know in the comments if you guys this collection, if you guys have all the pins that you're missing, and if you're missing any, just let me know in the comments. Feel free to just open the discussion down below. But anyways, that'll be all for today's video. Like I always say, I hope you guys are enjoying with this new kind of content in the channel. If you are, please let me know in the comments, leave me a like, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel so we can keep this community growing. And see you guys again soon on a new video.